Alright, here we are, back again. Yeah, it's... Admittedly, it took a while longer to get back here than I thought it would, because, you know, things come up. Okay, instantly gotta relearn all the controls, because this game has one of the... At least compared to, like, most other games you play nowadays. Yeah, the controls are a little different. I'll see you. I'll come back to you, horse. Last time we took care of all of this. And that leaves us with these three and these three. Now, some of these are going to be easy. Yeah. Some of these are going to be easy. But some of these are going to be nightmares. Let's put it like that. But it should be fine. Oh, I didn't mean to hit the horse. I think that's our next target right there. I'm still just, you know, trying to do it without the sword light. But luckily, I'm pretty sure I know where everything is, so we should be fine. Let me... Yeah, we'll be fine. I'm pretty sure I know where everything is anyways. I don't know. There's one we're gonna get lost in. Just because you kind of have to go through, like, a maze to get there. Kind of. There's our second defeat down there. Yeah, one of the few defeats you actually see again. Because you don't really have to go back and, like, refight anything at any... Or, like, go back to any areas at any point. So, yeah, that's one of the few we'll actually see again. Even though you can go revisit all of them. I think... The only one I think you can't see again is the eel. Because I think it sinks to the bottom of the lake. So I don't think you can see that one again. Oh, and there is one other one that I guess you do go past at some point. But yeah, well, you can revisit them all. For the most part, I don't think you ever actually have to revisit any of them. Like, besides... you never go past any of them except for the second one. So yeah, we're just going through the desert here. I think there's going to be a hole somewhere. It's right there. That's where our next opponent is. It's down in that hole. And, oh, look, there's a castle over there. Huh, I wonder if we'll ever go over there. Yeah, sometimes this game can feel very open, and other times it can be very cramped. I mean, again, I'm trying, and we haven't even gone into the forest yet, which I'm trying to avoid as best as I can. Because the forest sucks. I think we gotta go by this way. All right. This is a fun one. I always thought this one was cool. So yeah, it's like a lion thing. So yeah, this is Celosia, I think it is. And yeah, it's a small Colossus. I mean, it's small in comparison. But you gotta get it to hit the fire stick off. And it's afraid of the fire stick? Because it's supposed to be... It's like the guardian of the flame. But yet it's afraid of the flame at the same time. So, I don't know how that works. But yeah, you gotta use the... You gotta use the fire to get it away. But don't get too close, because it will swipe at you. Yeah, it's a lion. It's small, which is what makes it interesting. And I like, because yeah, this game has a pickup mechanic where you can pick up tools, but I think this is like one of like 2 times it's used in the entire game. So its spot has been revealed. And you want to just get it... Now, how fast this thing gets up really depends. I've seen it stay down for, like, ever. But I've also seen it, like it just did right there, it got up instantly. And try not to fall... Admittedly, it's going to be easier for us because we have a lot of stamina. But just try not to fall off of it. I was holding grip the entire time. Yeah, if you fall off of it, you're kind of boned. And it's not gripping for some reason. Come on. It's gonna run back to the temple. Oh, God. It can be a real pain in the... It'll slow down once we get back into the temple, but that's going to take a minute. It doesn't have that much health, actually. Because, again, look at this thing. It's a freaking baby. It's only got a single spot. Our opening is right after it shakes. If we can get it off in time. Yeah, just slow and steady. And it's taking us back here. Now, admittedly, it is easier to jump on its back once it gets back in here. Because you can get on top of those things and jump back onto it. It's not hard. Like, honestly, the hardest part is knowing the puzzle that you can jump off, that you can that you have to get the fire, because you got to get the fire stick off, and then you got to actually like throw him off with the fire stick. That's the hardest part. I don't even remember how I realized some of this shit as a kid. Like, what, like 15-ish years ago? Yeah, I don't even know how I figured some of this stuff out. But I did, so... yeah. Yeah, that thing will attack you mercilessly if you just leave it, if you stay down below before, like, the fire and anything. It's bad. I mean, again, that's not hard. This next one, on the other hand... Thy next foe is... Paradise floats upon the lake. A silent being wields thunder. A moving bridge to cross to higher ground. So, this next one, this is the hardest Colossus in the game. Even harder than the final one, at least in my opinion. I mean, the final one has its own challenge. But this one is a freaking nightmare. I spent way back in... There's videos that exist of when I originally Let's Played the game. Really shitty videos. But of me and my brother taking this thing on for well over 2 hours. And eventually rage quitting at the end because we couldn't do it. This thing was a fucking nightmare. I mean, we did eventually do it. It's just we didn't do it, like, that night. But this thing fucking sucks, and I worry of how bad it's going to be on hard mode. I don't remember exactly where the entrance to this thing is, but we'll find it. It's somewheres over here. It's... I see it right there. It's, we're heading to, like, you see that, like, arch over there with the waterfall? That's where we're heading. There we go. Yeah, that's where we're heading, back there. And hey, look, we're entering a forest. I tried to avoid these, but we have no choice here. Again, the PS4 remake looks great, and the lighting here is fantastic. You can very easily get lost here. Yeah, just try not to do that. I think you can just literally just go straight right there, and you can come out right here. There's an entire, like, waterfall back there and everything. I don't know. I would think there would be, like, a secret coin or something. But again, I don't remember ever collecting a secret coin in this game. But the game says I have one, so... I'll take your word for it, game. trying to keep my eye out. Because there's actually a shrine right here. And yes, wherever there is a shrine, there is a lizard. I think we have to leave the horse right there. But yeah, shrine right there. Yeah, because I think now that we're like, even though this is treating it like it's so far away, it's giving us like a shrine on the way there. But I think it does that one more time. I don't know. Maybe it does do it 2 more times. I don't know. There's one I'm uncertain about. The one we're gonna get lost going to. I guess this is our way forward. Yep, right. I can see it right there. Ah, fuck. Welcome to the nightmare. Yep, we gotta deal with water again. That's always fun. So yeah, this is Pelagia, or Poseidon, I guess is the other name for it. It can shoot lasers at you, which it's doing right now. And it's... oh my god. So we gotta swim onto its back. But you can't just... like, there's no way to, like... as far as I know, there's no way to, like, trick it. You just have to swim around and get onto its back. And now, the one cool thing I will say is that this one has, it has, like, green, like, algae fur, instead of, like, your normal green fur. That's the one cool thing I will say about it. Like, they actually do something different with it. But that's it. Everything else I hate about it. Admittedly, there is a way to, like, get onto it by jumping on its face. That is the one other thing I can say about this thing, is there is, I think you can get up here by jumping on its face. Like, you can jump from the little rocks over there onto its head. I don't remember exactly how to do it. Oops, I did not mean to turn it that much. But yeah, it's got, like, these teeth. At least that's what... I mean, they're supposed to be like a crown. But they always look like teeth to me. Yep, there's the lasers. Now, you used to, I think, have to crouch under these, but I feel like they made them taller. Because, yeah, you use the teeth to guide it to this. You hide behind it. And then, if it'll never do it... my guess is it's getting into position? wonder if... So the lightning spear has been shown to do, like, damage and whatnot. I wonder if it will hit the teeth. No, it's like an arrow. Okay, here we go. So it's gonna do this. And you gotta jump. And there's the stomach. You can normally do it twice before he bails. Sometimes, if you're lucky, you can get 3 hits off. But you gotta be extremely lucky. And then he'll headbutt and destroy the thing. Oh god, we barely got underwater in time. But yeah, you gotta wait for it to do that. I know it doesn't look like it's a pain in the ass, but trust me, this thing is a pain in the ass. Takes forever. It's getting this. Admittedly, I feel like it's a little. Maybe I think it's easier now because because I no longer struggle with it, or because I don't struggle with it as much because, you know, I'm older now and I have a better faculty on my games. But yet at the same time, there are games like I could beat as a kid that I just can't beat anymore. So, I don't know. It's completely arbitrary sometimes. Yeah, you can. It's like Ratatouille. You can use the top of it to control it, and you gotta move it to the islands. Yeah, they always just look like teeth to me. So that's what I mean. Admittedly, they didn't glow as much in the original version as they do here. Yeah, and the lightning it shoots off of its face is a pain in the ass. Oh wow, it's already. Oh wow, that did nothing. Oh, come on! See, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of bullshit I'm talking about. Oh god. Okay, it didn't do that much damage, but it did some. There is a way to get up there. God damn, because we need one more hit. Oh, come on. It just steered me left right there. You have to grab onto, like, the rim of its face. Oh shit, we actually took some damage there. Ooh. Oh, did you just hear those crackles? Ooh, that was terrible. I guess we're just repeating the process again. Swim under the... Yeah, I do definitely feel like this is a little easier, especially because I can see better this time. Before, you can barely see. I hate this thing. And the fact that we were just a centimeter off with the spot, and it didn't do any damage, is what's annoying. Come on, I know you're not dead. Get up. There we go. Yeah, I hate this thing. No, I don't want its spirit in me. Screw off. See, I don't remember if this one stays sunk at the bottom of the lake, or if it eventually floats back up and becomes like a floating island. I don't remember with this one. If you theoretically come back and visit it. Only a little more to go. Thy next foe is... The vast desert lands, a giant trial drifts through the sky. Thou art not alone. Ooh, look at us. Yeah, ugh. Alright. Now, we did... So, as we head off to this one, I did actually point this one out earlier. We went past this one... Oh, God. Way back when. It's at, what, like 6? Again, there are technically 2 paths to this. There's this path and the forest path over there. But I freaking hate the forest path, so let's not worry about it. We're basically taking the long way, but I have no problem taking the long way. So, I've been playing a lot of... I talked yesterday about how I've been playing a lot of Just Cause recently. And you know the one thing I will point out that I do like about this game? That, like, basically all other 3D open worlds don't do, is how it will put its character off to the side. Right? Like, in any other game, our character right now would be in the center of the frame. But we're not in the center of the frame. Instead, I mean, we can make ourselves in the center of the frame. But no, if you look, like, as we're going head on here, we're a little off to the right. Because, again, this is very early open... This is one of the first open world games. And as a result, right, it wants to focus a lot on the open world. So as a result, our character is off to the side. Whereas you compare it to, like, a game like, I don't know, Batman Arkham City, where your character takes up 60% of the screen. It's just an interesting design choice that is just one of the things that makes this game special. We'll be back there later. Yeah, there's some surprise. There's something over there. I think we've been to most of these... I think we've been to, yeah, most of these shrines. Will he... Nope, he will not. We're heading towards that ring over there. Like, you see that broken, like, archway? Yeah. I mean, it's beyond that, but it's over there in that direction. But yeah, because the landscape is what matters in this game. Because, yeah, I've been playing Just Cause, and as you're, like, wingsuiting through the sky, you're, as Rico is just right dab in the center of the screen. Now, again, admittedly, the game doesn't do this all the time. But, like, as we're riding the horse here, it does. It's somewhere here in the desert. I don't remember exactly where. Oh, this isn't, is this it? Is this the... No, this is not the rock I'm thinking of. There is a special rock that if I do stumble across it, I do want to point out, but I don't... That's not it. I don't think we'll stumble... I don't think you stumble upon it naturally, admittedly. I think you gotta go out of your way to look for it. There's another ring. Here it is. Oh, it's right here. Beautiful, ain't she? Alright, where'd you go, horse? So you gotta get on the horse. So this is... I think it's called Falmax? It's a flying snake. Basically. It's the biggest Colossus in the game. Yeah, it's got like these air sacs that we gotta take out. That's how we start. Yeah, so I do have a story with this one. That, oh god. This is childhood memories right here. So, let's get on it first. So we gotta shoot out the ink sacs, and then it'll, like, drop down its wings. But we can't actually get on them yet. We need the horse, obviously. We have to wait for it to, like, pierce the sand. And now that'll get us on it. So, when I was a kid, my father used to have, like, he didn't want us, like, playing video games all the time. So he used to, like, have, for consoles anyways, portables were all based on, like, how much battery life you had. But for consoles anyways, he had, like, a system, right? And he had, like, this whole, like, he had printed out, like, coupons. And, like, the coupons were like, hey, you can play games for, like, in exchange for, like, a coupon. And every week we would get more and stuff like that, right? Because that's how it worked as a kid. Oh, God. Yep, it will turn completely upside down. So yeah, as a kid, we used to, and it was like a coupon allowed us to play like 1 hour of video games. So we got like 1 hour per coupon. So right, one day, so I was playing this game as a kid, and I had my coupon. Okay, so you can usually 2-cycle this thing, but it has like these flaps to stop you from doing it. Yeah, this thing kind of sucks. But that's where the story leads to. So as a kid, I was playing this game, and I had gotten to this Colossus. And for some reason, so we'd use our coupons, and like, you'd use your coupon, and you get like, oh, an hour of playing video games. As a kid, it's like, oh, well, okay, so as an adult, you would be like, oh, well, he didn't want us playing video games all the time, because he wanted us to, like, focus on schoolwork and whatnot. And that was probably true, technically. But as an adult, I also realized part of his whole reason for doing it is that he just wanted the TV. Right? Back in the day, you only had one TV. So, right, we'd play video games on the one TV, but he wanted the TV as well. He wanted to watch TV. And that was in my opinion, that was the bigger reason for him doing the whole coupon thing. Was that he wanted to use the TV and didn't want us, like, always, like, hogging it, basically. So, yeah, that was a big thing. But I remember as a kid, I was doing Shadow of the Colossus, and I was doing this boss fight. It was this one in particular. And I just remember... So, I had an hour to beat it. I had an hour to play, and I spent an entire hour on just this one fight. Right? A full, like, the entire thing. And luckily, by the end of that hour, I did beat it. But I spent so long on this one fight, and I remember being so annoyed, because I worked so hard just to beat this one, and that was it. Then my time was up, and I couldn't, no more video games for a while. Right, that was it. That was the one Colossi I spent an entire day and was only able to beat a single Colossi. And I was so annoyed as a kid. Because it was like you put all this time into something and you only get one of them. And that's why I'm always like, oh, I want games that respect my time. Because I don't want to spend an entire hour on a single Colossi. And I guess that's where that all stems from, is this, like, childhood... I'm not going to say trauma, because that's a very... It's just, like, this little... For some reason, out of... Like, when I think of this game, that's, like, one of the biggest memories I have. Is just, like, spending an hour and finally beating this thing and being told, nope, that's it, you're done. So yeah, I don't know, that's just a memory I have. It's really weird, but yeah, and I guess that's also why I don't, oops, I hit the mic. I don't like games that, like Advanced Wars or, I guess, Fire Emblem. Well, okay, admittedly, I hate Fire Emblem because of permadeath. But that's a whole different thing. That's a whole different childhood experience. But I don't like games like Advanced Wars because you can spend like an hour playing the game and then make one stupid mistake. And that's it. That's the end of it. And we got to do it a third time. Because I screwed up on the second half. And yeah, there's no way, once it goes down, I don't think there's any way to get up. But yeah. Because yeah, I hate games where you can play it for like an hour, make one stupid mistake, and then boom, you gotta redo the entire thing. Because yeah, I remember like playing through this thing for like forever, and then just like dying on this thing, like falling off of it, and then having to redo the entire thing. It's dumb in hindsight, but I don't know. It's one of those things that just like sticks with you. I hear it over this way? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, you can totally... theoretically, there is a way to one-cycle this thing. I don't remember exactly what it is. But there is a way to, like, do this thing in a single cycle. It has to do with, like, the, you know, the jumping I was doing? It has to do with that. You have to, like, jump stab it. And then if you jump stab it... and there's like a way to like, not like, it's like kind of like glitch it out where it'll like never lower its like thingies, like it's like flaps, but I could not tell you what that is or how to do that. Usually I can do it in 2 cycles, but this time we just got unlucky. This is a cool Colossus, though. I will say that. That, like, the whole having to, like, lower its wings as it flies around. No, horse, get back here. As it flies around, that's really cool. Oh, come on, grab. For some reason, I'm just falling off. For no reason. It's like he's not grabbing, and I'm just falling off. I don't get it, honestly. Come on, get on the horse. Yeah, and I don't know, maybe is my trigger breaking? Because I'm holding it. You better believe I am. Admittedly, I have been spamming it a lot in Just Cause. Nah, it's probably fine. I'm probably just losing my mind. Okay, there we go. Okay, we only got to get like one good hit off on this thing. Yeah, it's normally pretty easy to two-cycle it. I screwed up the middle spot because I thought it had less health than it did. And there we go. Thy next foe is a guardian set loose, a closed-off city beyond the channel. It lusts for destruction. All right. This is Phalanx was a pain in the ass. This is the one where we're gonna get lost. I know. I mean, technically we did get lost a little bit dealing with the porcupine. Or I mean, Pelagia was a pain in the Pelagia was a pain in the ass. I mean, but yeah, we got lost. We got a little lost with the porcupine, but I knew more or less where it was. This one, on the other hand, I know where it is. I just don't know how to get to it because we have to go through a maze. And there's like a maze of valleys, I guess. And we're going to have to go through this maze, and I don't remember the exact directions we have to go. Like, I know where it is. I could point it out right now on the map. But yeah, it's what a pain. So yeah, we gotta go. We're back here. We're going by the knight. Gaius? I don't know. We read off a bunch of the names last time. And I remember a few. Oh, shit. Ah, God, horse. Yeah, it's up there. We can't... we can go up and see it, but I'm not gonna. So this is when we did the eel earlier. I mentioned that there was two paths to go to get to it, and one of them was through the through this way. Yeah, we have to go through here. The place I've been avoiding. I think we gotta go up here. I don't remember. We're just trial by error this. And hopefully, eventually, we'll find it. This looks right. Any lizard? I don't see it anywheres. So yeah, there's I think the water is right over there. Like you can, that's the dam that like holds back the water. So I think we're going we're going this way. Even though, yeah. Oh, come on. Yeah. Yep, this looks right. And I think we go this direction at the bend. Because yeah, that the one marker I do remember is that staircase. That staircase is like a good marker. It's one of the few like distinct locations out here. Yeah, we're in the right place. Okay, so we didn't get lost at all. It's just there's a few twists and turns, and I just happen to choose right every time. More or less. Because, yeah, this is 100. By the time you get to, like, that clearing, you can tell this is where we're supposed to be. Because it's that big open area. And here's the, whatever I was talking about earlier. There might be a temple up ahead. I don't know. I know there's the temple to get into the Colosseum for, the porcupine. But... even though that's not actually a temple, that's just like a... It's like a structure. I guess they're called shrines in the game. Yeah, you know what I mean. Alright, here we go. We're going through here. Let's go through here. You could see it in the background of that shot right there. Yeah, look at it. So we have another tiny Colossus. Tiny, relatively speaking, you know what I mean. This is... So we had Celosia. This is Cenobia. Whereas Celosia was the lion, Cenobia is the bull. And yeah, it's a tiny Colossus. This is the parkour Colossus, right? Because, I mean, yes, we have to climb all of them. But this time you got to do some actual, like, structure parkour. Oh, fudge. Oh, God. Oh, ah. Come on. So this one, in the original version, this one's a pain in the ass. Because you got to do all this parkour, and it doesn't always work well, and... Yeah, it's kind of a nightmare. In the PS4 version, I feel like they made it... The parkour is easier to do, so the Colossus is easier as a result. That's my opinion on things anyways. But yeah, you gotta do some parkour, and I definitely feel like this one, I used to always struggle with. Again, this might also be one of those things where it's like, I was younger, I was worse at the game. So yeah, even though I beat it, I was worse at the game. I don't know, I remember, I complained about, like, Phalanx being harder. I don't honestly ever remember beating this. I know I did, because I know I've beaten the game. But I have no memory of beating this one as a kid. I'll be honest. But yeah, you gotta get its eyes orange, because then it'll ram. And you can crouch down to, like, avoid some of the damage. Or to, like, you know what I mean. Now, of course, if you do screw anything up, you can just simply get back. Like, once these pillars fall, they're a lot easier to get on. But the problem is, kind of like the other one, this guy will ram you ad infinitum. And he will just mercilessly attack you. And he can totally just kill you by ramming you repeatedly. It can be a big pain in the ass. Luckily, there are, like, those trench... You can see the trench down there. Yeah, he's the bull. That's for sure. Oh, God. I think... Yeah, okay, you can't just jump across. Good. Huh. Didn't collapse. Strange. Dead. Okay, we gotta climb. So this is where we're back where we started. We gotta climb up over here. And we gotta get right here somewheres. And now look at it. So we gotta get back on top of this thing, but again, it's still kind of a pain. Admittedly, I don't think this is the easiest place to do it from. Oh, look, it potted me. And yeah, you can get it to knock itself out. The actual thing itself is fair. It doesn't nearly shake around as much as Celosia does, and it's kind of like one of those like blessing shrines in Breath of the Wild, where you have to like complete like, oh, climb the mountain, and then when you get to the top of the mountain, you just get like an item in the orb. Yeah, it's kind of like that. You complete the parkour challenge, and that's the challenge. The actual Colossus is a piece of cake. Thy next foe is... A giant has fallen into the valley. It acts as a sentry to a destroyed city. Welcome back, horse. Let's go. So I do think, so even though we've been playing on hard mode, and one of the big changes on hard mode is that the Colossi have more spots, right? The first one that normally only has one now has two. The one that has the second and third ones that have two have three. And I don't think there's anything that has four, admittedly. I don't think there's a Colossi that has four. But I think as of this entire part, we have not fought a single Colossi that has more spots than it does for hard mode, right? Celosia and Zenobia each have one. Pelagia has one. Phalanx is one of the few to have three in the default mode, and I think that's the same throughout the rest of the game as well. Like, I don't think there's, besides for them, I guess, having more health and doing more damage. Of the last two, admittedly, I don't know the last one. But I'm pretty sure this one doesn't have any more spots than the other ones do. But yeah, so that's one of the... Well, it starts off... Well, it makes the starting Colossi harder. By the point we're at, everything is basically the same. It's just they deal more damage. Which, for things like Pelagia, can be a pain in the ass. And I guess Zenobia ramming into you could deal some good damage. So, remember how I mentioned, like, hey, we're going to go back to this thing later? We're at the point where we're going to go back to the thing. As we crest over, yep. Oh, God. Okay, horse. I see it right there. It couldn't have gotten... Oh. I was like, it couldn't have gotten that far up. Could it have? There we go. Our health is the same as everything else. Hey, Pookie, how you doing? Good to see you. Alright, there's the shrine. And now let's get into the city, shall we? I think we gotta go back through here. Doing pretty good. How'd your exam go? You pass it? Or did you not know yet? I think we gotta go down through here. No, maybe it's not here. It's somewhere around here. Because I don't... Maybe we do take the... I don't know. For some reason, I remember not being able to take the bridge. I won't know until June, but I'm feeling kind of confident. Oh, that's great. Yeah, for some reason, I remember you not being able to take the bridge. Because it's, like, blocked off. And I remember you having to go through the back. Guess not. Wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I was screwed doing the exam. I was confident up until a point where I was like, yeah, I know this. Of course I know this. And then it just got to a point where it's like, oh, no. But, I mean, I did fine. Maybe this is... I don't know. For some reason, I remember there having to be a weird way to get in here. I guess maybe I'm just the one going crazy. Ah, look at it. I'm surprised they call it a city. I mean, I guess it technically by this game's standards, there's some pretty bad cities, like that have like fallen to ruin. But this always felt more like a fortress to me. And I'm surprised they don't call it a fortress. All right. So as we get over... So, we've had Minotaur A. We've had Minotaur B. And now it's time for Minotaur C! Yep. Look at it. And it's got the Minotaur legs. So this is... Like, I've talked about how, like, some of these are, like, puzzles. This is the puzzle, Colossus. The shit you have to do to... Because you gotta get up there. Onto that bridge. And the shit you gotta do to get up onto that bridge, man. Oh my god. So you have to get it. Oops. And it will, like, stomp? Ah, God. Come on, get up, get up, get up! You gotta get it to stomp like that, but you also gotta not get hit, like I just did. And that'll get you up the first part. Now, over here, on the other hand... Oh god, there must be a spot right there. That just did a stupid amount of damage. Holy crap. Yeah, the fact that it's bleeding like that... There's gotta be... Oh my god. Holy shit. I know. Can we hit the one on its head? Holy crap, we can. So we gotta piss it off, and then it'll swing like that. Which did a shitload of damage, but it'll open these up. Which then gets us up here. Oh my, we're already halfway through killing this thing. And we haven't even done... Wow. I mean, admittedly, we have to do this anyways, because the last spot requires us to do this. So he's going to swing at the bridge. And he'll break it. But in the process, he should have dropped his sword. So there is still a spot here. Eventually that's gonna... Eventually that's gonna... Okay, so the one on the chest is still there. We just did a stupid amount of damage to it. That should be enough to break it, hopefully. That's got... Yeah, that broke it. Now, I think we can actually just jump down. Because, yeah, it's not going to be where we need it. But I'm gonna climb back up anyways. I think it's only 2 spots. I'm just amazed how much damage our spear did. Oh, that's disconcerting. So, what should have happened... So, the last spot is on its palm. Right? You know how, like, B had a spot on its, whatever the opposite of the palm is? Right, B had that spot on its... Yeah, the back of its hand. Yes, C... even in the hard mode. Normal hard mode. C has a spot on, yeah, its, hand. But you gotta get it to drop its weapon. Normally it drops the weapon by breaking the bridge. But for some reason it... Actually, let's go to the other side. For some reason, it didn't do that. So I guess we gotta get it to break the other... Because there's 2 bridges to break. And I guess we gotta get it to break the other one. Oh, you missed. You dummy. Oh, God. I switched sides because the side already had the things down on it. So I was like, yeah, it's going to be easier to do this side. Oh, God, come on. I know, Dorman. Don't give me that. Don't give me your sass. I think it's this way? Or I guess we gotta go up first. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, Bob. Bah. I don't even know what just happened. It was just... I was just gone. God, if we could kill it with the lightning spear. Okay, so we gotta go way... We gotta go, what, 3 down, I think, before we can even get up. Because this place sucks. Honestly, this... I'll be honest, this is one of my favorites. Like, the fact that you gotta climb up all this, and you gotta get it to take down the bridges and everything. Even though, again, I swear I remember you only had to get it to take down 1. That 1 was enough to get it to drop its sword. Come on. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, let's get back on him. I just realized, I just remembered something. Hey, wow, I actually forgot something about this game. Wow. It's been a long time since that's happened. There it is. Yep. So remember how on the first minute... I think this only happens like 2 or 3 times in the game. There's like this weird like spot on a Colossus. It's in the first Minotaur, there's one to like get up to its leg. I think the horse is the only other one that has one. Yep, you gotta hit the thing to get it to drop its weapon. That's it. Ah, crap. And yeah, you can see it on the palm. Oh, God. Ugh. You didn't get out of the way in time, and it just... I'd rather not redo it. No. No. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh God, we hit it in the eye. More or less. Oh, come, get up, Wander. No, shit, I can't, I clearly need to jump when he slams down. And I keep screwing it up. We're almost dead, and... Okay. Oh, we died. He killed us. And we gotta redo the entire thing now. Shit! Ah, God. For some reason, I kept getting hit. No, the blocks have not fallen, so... Yep, we gotta redo it. Ah, what a pain. Let's at least do some real damage to it first. Come on, stomp. God, these lightning spears are not... I mean, yeah, they're probably not as good as the bow, but still pretty nice. Okay. Now we can get him to take out the bridge. I don't... admittedly, I don't know why we're having him take out the bridge. Because it's not like... It's not like it really changes things. But that's just tradition. God, we took out half the health with the lightning spears. Oh, God! Okay, let's work our way back up. Son of a bitch. Ah. I remember how I said this used to be my favorite. One of my favorites, anyways. There's a difference. I don't know which one I'd say is actually my favorite nowadays. I don't even know if I have a favorite or anything. Yeah, I don't know if I have a favorite. There are definitely some I like more than others. But yeah. I can tell you which one's my least favorite. No, not enough. There we go. Oh. Pff, I don't even know where I'm hanging on. There? I mean, this definitely isn't ideal. Yeah, shut up. Alright, let's get back up. Does he have a spear in his eye? I know we hit him, like, near the eye. But I don't know if he's actually got a spear. No, he doesn't. He's got one, like, under his, like, chin right there. I'm having no luck with this. My glob. Oh my gosh. This is not, you know, it's... honestly, with how the Thunder Spear works, we might be able to get it with just this little thing, but I kind of doubt it personally. And honestly, just getting up, this is the worst part, is just because we gotta... Oh, he missed. Dummy. Yeah, I was working on that. Ah. That might be possible. I don't know. I'd love to try, but it's just not giving me a good opening. So yeah, let's... Oh, oh god. That I was so close to screwing that up. At the last minute, I clung on. There we go. Come on. Oh. There we go. Okay, that took way longer than I wanted it to, because I kept screwing it up. And I kept getting hit. Oh. You only need to get a single hit off on it. But yeah, that is there in the normal difficulty, and... honestly, I don't remember the chest one in the normal difficulty, but it's probably there? Like, realistically? I don't know, it's been so long. Okay, admittedly, it was, what, early 2019? Or late 2019, I mean? Early 2020 was the last time I played. So it hasn't been that long, but, like, before that, it was probably like, 7 years. Ooh, I almost dropped the controller. Finally, the last Colossus. The ritual is nearly over, thy wish is nearly granted. But someone now stands to get in the way, in thy way. Make haste, for time is short. Now, of course, it seems like it's talking about the last Colossus. It might not be. I mean, because we did see those people earlier. Yep. We're doing this all to say mono. We don't actually look... I mean, we can... We don't look terrible. By this point in the original, you look almost blue. Like, it's pretty bad. Yep, we're one away from saving mono. So, I like I said, I pointed out this one as well. I think I've pointed out this one twice now. Because we've been over here several times. So we could come over here. So yeah, as we come out in here, temple, you know how that goes. So as we enter, I guess the one thing, so earlier I talked about like looking for for a rock. I don't actually remember where the rock is, but somewhere's out here, there's like like three rocks that are all like leaned up against each other and like form a triangle. Those rocks are one of the cut colossi, because there's 16 colossi. There were originally like 22, but 6 ended up being cut. There are some remnants of the ones that got cut. It might be, I think it's somewhere's out there. Somewhere's like out here somewheres. There's like a 3-prong rock structure. And because the original, what you were supposed to do is there was a Colossus like Celobia and Celosia and Cenobia that you were supposed to like lure, and you were like supposed to like get it stuck in the rocks, but it ended up being cut. And there are a bunch of other cut colossi as well. There's a bird. There was another bird codenamed Phoenix that was cut. There's a few. I don't remember any of the. We have some like game files on them that show kind of what they're supposed to look like. But yeah, there's like 6 cut colossi, and they're kind of interesting. Of course, one of the. Of course, yeah, there is evidence of them. I only remember those 2. I only remember the third. It was called the pig, because you have the lion, the bull, and the pig. But yeah, there was a third one, and then there was like a phoenix, which another bird would have been cool. So as we come here, even though we haven't done this, right, we've gone through the entire game without using our sword. Technically, I demoed it in the beginning, but we have to use our sword right here to open this gate. The gate only opens once you've beaten all 15 other colossi. Oops. There's a shrine right here? Yeah. So this is the last shrine before the end of the game. Make sure you save here. Oops. Make sure you save here. Because if you don't, well, you got a long track back to get back here. I'll put it like that, I guess. There it is. One last lizard before the end. Okay, come on, horse. But yeah, make and I'll explain why you want to make sure you save here in a minute. So we gotta come across here. No! No! The horse! We've got nothing left to lose. Not like we had... I mean, we came into that with nothing left to lose, but... yeah. We've lost everything. So, right when I was running across as the horse, the camera angle changed. when the camera angle changes, don't like change your what like buttons you push or anything. It is so easy to screw that up and just fall off and die. It's stupid how easy it is to fall off and die. Just keep pressing forwards and pray that you don't fall off, because it's so easy to screw up that emotional moment. And then if you do, you gotta go back and do it all over again. But if you save right there, then you don't gotta worry about it. You gotta get up there. I wonder what that, like, those chimes were. Okay, is this where we're... I don't think this is supposed to be where we're going, actually. It looks like it, but there's nothing up there. For some reason, I remember the path forward here being weird. Like, we have to... There was nothing... Unless... No, there didn't seem to be anything. I mean, there might be, like, a coin or something. Oh. Wait, what? Is there always a gap there? Huh. Yeah, this is weird. Yeah, I always hate the path forward here. It's so weird. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's a coin or something, isn't it? Really? That's it? Like, no... Like, I expect there to be, like, a thing that pops up and be like, hey, one, or, like, two of however many. So I guess that's what a coin looks like, huh? I'd never actually seen one before. I guess it's over... I don't remember where the entrance to this is. It's in a weird indoor stupid spot. Maybe I have to climb... It's over here, isn't it? Yeah, here we go. I got a coin before the series ended. That's good. Because we're not getting all the coins. I'm not doing all the time trials. This was supposed to be a two-part casual playthrough of Shadow of the Colossus. Because we got other projects to move on to. Okay, here we go. Okay, we gotta get... I'm gonna die. I'm going to die doing this. I can tell you that right now. It's just, how many deaths? I wish there was, like, you know how, like, live split is, like, good for keeping track of time? I wish there was, like, a live split, but for, like, counters. where I could just, like, every time I, like, clicked a button, it went up. I'm sure there is. I just don't know what it's called. Look at it. God, you scared me. Alright, so this is our final Colossus. I think it's just called Maul. I legitimately think that's its name. And it's pain. Well, I do not think this is the hardest Colossus. Not by a long shot. It's not without its struggles. I opened up my phone since I was turned it off. This one. Oh! That's funny. That's funny, just right back into it. Yeah. Yeah, our final Colossus Maul. It shoots giant freaking lasers at you. I'm assuming on hard mode, it's going to be a one-hit kill. I have no reason to believe it isn't going to be a one-hit kill. Yeah, this is this as a final Colossus, it takes everything we've done up to this point and throws it all into one single thing. And yeah, it's good. It's just well, I don't consider this the hardest. That doesn't mean it can't be a pain in the ass, because it still totally can be. Oh, we gotta go over here. And hey, look, remember this? Yeah, this is the first time we have to do that in a while. The sideways jump. We're gonna actually have to do that on the Colossus as we climb up the thing. We're already past the hardest part for like getting hit by the missiles, if I remember correctly. Come on. Ah, shit. Yeah, okay, so it's not a one-hit kill, but it took over half my health. So, yeah. And here we are inside. So we've gone horizontal, now it's time to go vertical. And we are only on half health. It should be fine. It's not going to fire lasers at us anymore, which is nice. Yeah, it's wearing like this giant like stone dress. So... Luckily, we have a shitload of stamina. Do we go up here? Yeah, we do. Oh, God. Okay, we can't get back up. I think we gotta make it around back. Yeah, over there. Just wanna... Yep. Okay, good. And hey, look, the craggly spots are coming back. Ugh. I don't remember which side of the hand we need to be on. Okay, let's wait for it to rotate its hand over. Oh, shit! Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh. Nope, that did not go as planned at all. I was trying to grab on, but you know my luck so far. Okay, I was like, there's no, I'm holding on there. For some reason, it was not... Okay, there we go. We need the bow here for this one. So it's like, it's kind of like curious about us. And then we can do that. And we have to go back up again. Normally, I don't have this much problem with this. I'm amazed at how much I'm struggling here. Normally, this is pretty easy enough to get off. But I'm just not making these jumps. Oh, come on, you stupid piece of crap. Stop trying to swing up and just tilt yourself up. Dumbass. Wander. There we go. There we go. Let's... Preferably, I'd like to heal up a little bit on stamina. I'm sure we have enough, but, you know, just in case. It's not like he can move any... I mean, he can shake, sure, but it's not like he can move anywhere. Oh, God. And yep, he's only got the one spot. We work all this way for only a single spot. I mean, yes, it's more of a puzzle to get up here, so that's kind of the challenge. We have more than enough stamina to do this. I know we do. Okay, we got 2 more at least, but probably more, because who knows how many good hits we can actually get off. Ah, shit. Okay, yeah, we've got 2 more probably. I don't know if we have enough stamina to do 2 more, but we'll find out. Okay, if he doesn't die here... Okay, good, he did. And there's Maul. I was like, where are we? I don't think you can die after you, like, fall, if you, like, were to jump off of him, but who knows? I don't know, it's a risk I probably would have been willing to take. Lord Emmon. No. Finally isn't super late. That is true. What? So that explains what happens to us every time we die. Look at us. I don't believe this. So it was you after all. Have you any idea what you've done? Not only did you steal the sword and trespass upon this cursed land, you used the forbidden spell as well. To be reduced to such a sight. You are only being used. Eradicate the source of the evil. Look, he's possessed by the dead. Hurry up and do it. It is better to put him out of his misery than to exist cursed as he is. We have become the very thing we sought to destroy. We're not out of this yet. Thou severed our body into 16 segments for an eternity in order to seal away our power. We, Dorman, have arisen anew. He's been resurrected. We have borrowed the body of this warrior. Place a seal over the entire shrine before it's too late. We truly have become the shadow of the Colossi. Yes, we are playing this right now. We are freaking scary-ass monster mofo. This is the first time I saw this, oh, so many years ago. This blew my mind. Just like, you are the final of the Colossus, right? You get to mess shit up as, like, the final boss. For some reason, we're not moving very fast. Like, normally you can keep up with them well enough. I think it's because we're not in the middle. Ready my horses. Be gone, foul beast. Here we go. The game gives you back control again, and another amazing moment to show you that it's futile to get away. But also just to see how powerless you are. That you've become the very thing you went to destroy. Just trying to get back to the one you love. Powerful moment. Great game design right here. But it is futile.
And yeah, even though Dormin was using us, they kept their promise. Our horse isn't dead! Good ending. Horse didn't die. That's all that matters. This isn't a modern game. There are no good or bad endings. There's just the ending. But the horse didn't die. I mean, admittedly, when a horse breaks its leg, I don't think it can recover from that, if I remember correctly. I don't know. I'm not a horse doctor, so I don't know. But the horse didn't die. Yeah. Loyal until the very end. And yeah, that's the Shadow of the Colossus remake. The original was done by a studio that no longer exists, I think. The remake was done by Blue Point. They're now called Sony Japan. Okay, I say the studio doesn't exist because the original didn't. I think it was like Team Ico or whatever. So Team Ico made the game. Then Team Ico ended up falling apart after this game, but before the next one, they fell apart and got remade as Studio Japan. Right? As Studio Japan or whatever. And now, or Japan Studios, and now, as of, I want to say earlier this year, maybe late last year, Japan Studios no longer exists as well. So yeah, this game has been destroyed twice. The studio that made this game. Nope. Hey, look, I guess the snake does float back up to the top. But yeah, it's just... This is an amazing game. One of the best of all time. And yeah, what a great ending. Just... I love it to death. It's so fun. Just it as like especially on something on the PS2 back when it came out. It's just such a big fucking deal. And the Colossi are fun to fight. I'd always hoped there was going to be another one. And there was Japan Studios, because again, Team Ico fell apart. And the sequel, they were working on a game called The Last Guardian. That did eventually, it was supposed to come out on the PS3. It did eventually come out on the PS4. I do own it, and I have never played it, and I don't plan on playing it anytime soon. But yeah, this is just an amazing game. One of my favorites of all time. It's beautiful. It's so well done. And things are changing right now. And I'm glad we got to do this before, right, as like a good opening up to the new. One of the best. And while I know hard mode didn't like change anything, hard mode was cool to do. It's not actually that hard. Because again, there's only 16 enemies. You can only make it so much harder. And because I did New Game Plus, I carried over all my health and stamina, so that made it even easier. Poor ungodly soul. Now no man shall ever trespass upon this place again. Should you be alive, if it's even possible to continue to exist in these sealed lands. One day perhaps you will make atonement for what you've done. Oh, and we're not dead either. We're just a Hideo Kojima demon baby. I swear you used to be blue as well. Like, I know the horns, but I swear the demon baby was also blue. Ice Age baby. Yeah. But we've got horns. No, we're gonna do one more thing before we end off. There's one more thing I want to try. And it's not the time trials. Oh, and look, there's a baby deer. Somehow it got all the way up here. Top of this freaking tower. And yeah. So that ending, what that ending is. So Team Ico, this was their second game. Their first game was a game called Ico. Or Eco or whatever. I've always called it Ico. And Ico was about a little demon boy trying to save a princess, whatever, from shadow monsters. And that ending sets Shadow of the Colossus is a prequel to Ico. I don't know how it connects, like, at all, because we're right now, like, alone in, like, this scarred land. It's just us, a baby, Mono, and the horse. I have no idea how this game's a prequel. Much like how I haven't played The Last Guardian, I haven't played Ico. I didn't have it on PS2. I know they made a remake on, or they did a so the original game was on PS2. They re-released it on PS3, and I don't have a PS3, and as far as I know, you can't get the re-release on PS4. So yeah, and I never had the original game, so that's it. And we're right back where we started. But yeah, it's... One day I should probably play Ico, but same thing with The Last Guardian. One day I should probably play it. But I have no intentions anytime soon. But yeah, somehow this is all... It all connects. And I'm assuming The Last Guardian connects, even though I have no idea how. But yeah, that's Shadow of the Colossus, one of the best games of all time. But I'm not going to end off yet. I want to do one more thing before we end off. Because there is... Hey, we've got a... I am curious what that achievement was. There was this guy playing a hunting game. Someone in chat said, I've never seen Bambi. The streamer then said, spoiler alert, shot the deer right in the head. So, yeah, we did it in under... we did it in 3.5 hours. Wow. And it's an infinite cycle. I'm assuming this is just going to be the opening cutscene again. Yep. Yep, it's an infinite cycle. Of course, we've already, like, if we come up here... Normally, this is where the New Game Plus is. Huh, it erased... Okay, we do still have... So, right, for doing all the time trials, you do get special items. Like, you get this spear of... the lightning spear that we have. There's a sword... Like, your sword beam only works in light. So, like, right here in the dark, we can't use it. There's a sword that will always work in the light. I know the final achievement is that your horse changes colors. Like, there's, like, a brown and a white horse. And there's a bunch of other stuff that you can get throughout playing through all the time trial modes. There's some neat stuff in there. It doesn't... I don't really care, honestly. It's neat. Again, that third Colossus is a nightmare to do in time trials. But yeah, I don't. It's for people who want it, and you don't need any. I mean, we messed around with the lightning spear, but you don't need any of it. And there's if you beat in that the time trial is unlocked in New Game Plus, and there's a different time trial for normal and a different time trial for hard, and each gives you different items. So yeah. So if we come back here. We climb this really long staircase, or we climb this ramp. Takes forever. Can't be as much as a nightmare as the Doctor in Cuphead. Yeah, that is true. So, alright, this is where we entered. And then we have this back here. Now, This is locked, right? Because there was that garden up there at the end of the game. But right here, it's locked. So there's nothing we can do about it. Or is there? Oh, wow, we still... Oh my god, we still die from doing that? For some reason, I remember you don't die. As long as you hit the water, you don't die. Huh. So, right, so that door is locked, but we can come around back here. I guess it's right there, maybe? I swear it was farther back. We'll go there in a second. Let me look around. Yeah, it has to be right there. So, well, you can't get in the garden, nor right through that back door. There is a wall of ivy back here that you can climb, but you need a shitload of stamina to do it. I have never done this. I have never got... This was always like a rumor of something you could do, but I actually was never able to do it when I was younger. Right? In the original, like, PS2 version, I have never done this before. I've tried and failed. But, so yeah, this... I want to see if we haven't... We've got a bunch of stamina throughout this playthrough. I want to see if I can get if I have enough to get to the top. I've never done this before. Oh, let's actually... Okay, so it looks like we gotta climb on this side. I wonder if also... Just to save us a little bit of time. I know that doesn't save much, but let's see if that's a start. I think we might have enough stamina to do this. I don't know. Again, I've never actually done it before. So it would, I guess, be cool to finally actually do it. And I'm, like, this, as a kid, this was like a rumor. This was like something I remember in, like, the early days of Game Facts, reading that you could do this. But I'd never actually done it before. Because I always ran out of stamina before I hit the top. I don't think we have enough. Looking at where we are and how much more we have to go, I don't think we have enough. I mean, maybe if we had kept straight this entire time, but we didn't. We'll try like 2 or 3 times. And I also know you can use the, Oh, God. We died. It looked like we got to the top, and it didn't look like there was anything there. There should have been... I mean, I know we weren't at the very top, but we were close. And it didn't look like there was anything there. And I think, I mean, look at how tall that went up. That must have been the right spot, right? Because, yeah, your goal is to try to get up there. But it looks like it cuts off right around there. Unless, of course, it's over on this side. Pretty lackluster. I mean, we fell so far that we just died in a single hit. Right? Like, it didn't even have time to process the fall damage. Yeah, That's the only path I see up. Because, yeah, we're trying to hit right... Because we got to get to where that bridge connects. But it looks like it ends right around there. And we need to get higher than that. I mean... I'm pretty sure this is a... I could look it up real quick, I guess. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Okay, we're close to the top. Yeah, that seems to be as far as high as I can get. Oh, where are we? Fun fact, 100 years ago, the sentence, "I'm going to drink water," didn't make sense. It's because there is no such place as drink water. You're supposed to go there. I mean, to be fair, there might have, knowing the Wild West the way I do, I would not be surprised if there was a place called Drink Water. Like if there was like an old an old town called Drink Water. Okay, I'm looking this up. Give me a second. Shadow of the first thing that I start typing in shadow, and the first thing that comes up is Shadow of Israfel. Ah, God. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you meant. And I know what you mean. Going to does like, yeah. But I mean, there could theoretically be a place called Drink Water. climbing the temple. Okay, let's see here. Climb the temple. He comes out back. He goes around. He comes up to this ivy spot. He climbs up. He stops on this ledge. On a ledge. He keeps going. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't think we can make it back up through here. We're gonna have to take damage. Stupid thing. There's like a side path you have to climb on. Also, you can get right there. Like, there's that ledge right there. You can go right there and regain your stamina. Right there. So you see, like, there's like a lip right there. Yeah, right here. God, oh my... I was right there, and it just didn't... He didn't get gain his balance on the ledge and fell backwards. I was right there. Shit. Like, I jumped in the right place. God, what a pain. Again, I was never able to do this when I was younger. And it's not like I've tried it recently. And it's not like there's even, like, much of a reward for it. Okay. It looks like, jumping while doing this is faster. I know it's supposed to, like, burn more stamina, but it seems to be faster and it seems to get me to the top better. Quicker, anyways. That's it. That just killed the run right there. Is that the fact that there's no ivy right there? Extreme Omega level insane 100% Mafia boss oof. Have you seen some of those mobile game ads nowadays? They are just like the noob versus the pro. They are some of the most annoying things in the world. Yeah, the mobile game industry is a nightmare. Like, there's a reason nobody takes it serious, even with like things like Apple Arcade and whatever Google Play's equivalent is. There's a reason no one takes the mobile market seriously. And eventually things in the mobile, like I was talking about last night, things in the mobile market are eventually going to start making their way into the AAA game market. It's only, I mean, things like microtransactions and loot boxes, those start in the mobile market before going into mainstream AAA games. Remember when mobile games were good? I mean, admittedly they weren't. Oh shit. We're gonna try again. Yeah, mobile games used to be. There were some good ones back in the day. I remember the days of like Doodle Jump, Pocket God, Cut the Rope, and then even the original like Angry Birds, and then they went in and ruined them because they went in and added like timer. Like Cut the Rope was a great game, and then they went in and added a timer to cut the rope, so that way like Cut the Rope you can only play like 5 levels, and then you have to wait like 20 minutes. An amazing game that they then went back in and added on all the microtransaction, loot boxes, timer bullshit. But back in the early days, like I remember when when Cut the Rope first came out, one of my favorites. And I know they eventually released it on like 3DS or whatever. But yeah, and a lot. Angry Birds is like that. The time of Angry Birds has came and went. But the Rovio, I think, did Angry Birds, refused to let it go. And then they made 2 Angry Birds movies. The second one I heard is actually good. Like, I heard the second Angry Birds movie is actually, like, really good. I don't know. I never watched it. I've seen a lot of movies. I don't know. The first Angry Birds movie wasn't actually any good, in my opinion. But yeah, I've heard some things about the second one. Oh yeah, we've got way more time this time. We're set. We are good. A third? Really, a third? It honestly doesn't surprise me they're doing a third, but like... Ugh, what a shame. I mean, how many Despicable Me movies have they made? 5 now? Okay, come on. Fuck me. Why is it not... Let's die again. I don't know why it's not working. It's not grabbing onto the thing. Okay, let me see. Oh, what the Wait a second. I'm looking it up right now. Okay, wait. This might be even more of a nightmare than I realized. Like, what? In the original, I swear, it was just you climb straight up, and if you get high enough, then you make it. I don't... Oh my god, I'm watching this. I don't remember... Yeah. That straight up. I was never even able to make it there. And look at the kind of bullshit we gotta go through. Okay. Okay, we're gonna try one more time. Where are you, horse? I know I just died on you a minute ago. There you come. We're gonna try one more time on this ridiculous nightmare. I don't know, the video of the guy I'm watching has even less stamina than I do. So I think I'm gonna be able to do this. It's just... Oh my god. I thought this was just going to be a simple climb the thing, get to the top of the thing, and that was it. That's what it looked like anyways. Clearly I was wrong. Oh, I was so wrong. Oh, I have a tutorial video pulled up. It's just I didn't watch it. I watched until I saw the... Because I figured we would just go around that curve and get to the top. Turns out I was wrong. Turns out there's so much more shit to do. I figured it was just like, oh, we simply get around this curve and then that'll take us the rest of the way. I was so wrong. You can see the second Colossus down there. It's dead. Okay. Now we gotta go this way. We're gonna be cutting this so close. Yep, no, that's it. I can't do it. I mean, okay, maybe I could have if I had just gone a little farther. Yeah, yeah, I know. I mean, admittedly, we were close. We would have, right around the corner would have been a place to rest. Then we would have jumped across, climbed up one more tower, and gotten to the top. We weren't far, but nah, I'm calling it there. We're 3 hours in. I'm calling it there. Fuck. I wanted to do it. Okay, one more try. I want one more. We're so close. One more try. Fuck. I wanted to. I've never been able to do this before. We're so freaking close. It's like that stupid thing in Hollow Knight. Oh, I did watch the video. Yeah, what? What? I'm not watching any lemons propaganda. Or... No, they were called evil, weren't they? It's just every villain is lemons. That's what evil stood for. Did you like I said, I don't engage in propaganda. Barnacle boy dancing. Okay. And for some reason, the burger, when you say burger song, for some reason I think of that. The first thing I think of is that is it the Polish cow song? That's actually like super depressing because it's about overdosing on drugs, if I remember correctly. Okay, we're running out of time. We got to get up there, and then there'll be a place to regen our stamina. And it's not... For some reason, I'm not making that jump. Shit. It's not... It keeps flinging me away from the vines. God damn it. The worst part is I know I can do this. That's the worst part, is I want to end off, but I know I can do this. Of course, I'm going to get to that spot where I can, like, rest to regain my stamina, and it's just not going to work for me. I guarantee you that's what's going to happen. Fuck. We're so close. And I want to end on something triumphant. I mean, yes, we beat the game, but we're way past that at this point. Yeah. Oh, hey, there's another. I'm probably just gonna do one more try. I say that, but... Okay, I need to focus while doing this. Jennifer dumped me. Oh! You'll never hear the end of that story. That's like the fourth time I've stolen that joke. I'll see you around. I don't know. We'll probably be back on... My goal is to be back on Monday with Minecraft. I had an idea, a very stupid idea, so that's what we'll be doing. Yeah, probably Monday. I don't know. I've got a busy time ahead of me. So, yeah. And at some point I gotta finish Batman the Animated Series. I have like 6 episodes left. And I gotta finish it. I've got so much. There's too many things to watch, right? I'm still working on Tasmania. I've got I've got the last 44 issues of Invincible, Batman, and I didn't even mention I keep meaning to talk about it. But one of my favorite books of all time, one of my favorite book series. The books are fucking terrible. Like, they're garbage books. Like, they're poorly written. But I have a soft spot for them in my heart. Right? But I found out that it's the final book in the series came out last year, and I didn't even know. Because I don't know, I guess I never found out about it until like earlier this month. And so now I want to, like, finish it. Okay, like, right up here somewheres. Oh, God. There's like There we go. There we go. And here we are. What a nightmare to get up here. Yep, something I was never able to do as a kid. I'm assuming we can walk across this bridge and everything. I don't know. I'm more interested in coming up here to the garden. I swear that, like, even though I've never done it before, I swear that used to be easier. Like, I swear it was just a straight up path. And here we are in the garden. Now, you see the fruit on the trees, right? So I talked about the fruit. Fruit gives you more health. Up here in the garden, oops. The fruit lowers your stamina. For some fucking reason, the fruit of the garden. I was trying to see what that achievement was. The fruit of the garden lowers your stamina. Why? Beats me if I know. Is that the hole down to the to where we start? Like, you know what I mean. Dorman's hole? It might be up there somewheres. But yeah. Yep. It was... Getting up here was a pain. And the reward sucks. I mean, an achievement is nice. There are so many achievements I don't have. Like, I'm assuming there's an achievement for doing a bunch of time trial stuff. Collecting all the coins is, I assume, an achievement. Which are things I would theoretically like to get. Because Getting a platinum on this... I mean, it's one of my favorites of all time. I probably should get a platinum on it. I also don't... I know the fruit lowers your stamina. I don't know if it lowers your health. Yeah. But yeah, that's the garden. It's very... I thought there was, like, deers you could... I thought you could actually find the deers up here. I guess not. Yeah. I guess let's jump in this hole. Oh! We're dead? We died on a skybox? Okay. That's an anticlimactic ending. I am actually curious about the achievements. Just real quick, let's check it out. Obtain all time attack items. Max out Wander's health and stamina bars. God, that'd be a nightmare. Complete hard mode in under... Huh, that was Speed Demon? I'm surprised we didn't get an achievement for completing the game on hard mode. Bunch of hidden ones. Complete the game on any difficulty. Pray at all shrines. Perform all stunts with Argo. Taste the poison fruit. Which is weird that, like, it's the garden. It's this, like, paradise where the game ends on. And yet the fruit is poisoned up there. Eat a piece of fruit. Reminiscence mode is time trials. Collect a silver lizard tail. I always called it crystal, but I guess it's silver. And then there's achievements for defeating all the Colossi. Bunch of hidden ones. Oh, Boon of the Nomad. Find barrel. I have no idea where that is. Barrel hidden in cave? What? But yeah, that's Shadow... I mean, I know we gave our ending soliloquy during the credits. But yeah, that's Shadow of the Colossus. One of the greatest games of all time. And yeah, I love this game. I've played it a ton of times. A few times on the PS4 remake. One of the big reasons I got a PS4 was to play the remake. And a bunch of other games, only of which, like, 3 I've actually played. God, I got a PS5 for bug snacks before I got, before I played some of the PS4 games I wanted to play. God of War. Yeah. And hey, we never even went to the forest over there. Forest is a nightmare. I'm glad we avoided it. And the map is now completely mapped up again. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's where we're going to end off for the day. We'll be back Monday, maybe, with Minecraft. We'll be doing something weird, but well, I'll wait until then. I mean, admittedly, we're gonna fail from the beginning, but it'll be fun. It'll be. I think it's possible, and that's the fun part of it. But yeah, that'll be in just a few days. With that, I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. Until next time, peace.